In this video, I'm going to break down one of our students' live cold calls. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video, like I said, we're going to be breaking down one of my students' cold calls live. We're going to jump on a Zoom call with her any second here. Super excited for it. Now, if you guys want your cold calls reviewed live, you want to jump on a Zoom call with me where I will break them down for you, leave a comment down below and let me know. Maybe we'll make this a regular series where I'll jump on calls with you guys once a week and we'll have one on here and I can give you guys some tips of how to actually close deals. But a lot of people have been asking for this, been doing it on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me there. And I think I'm going to keep doing it. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you guys can potentially win a free mini course. And let's jump on the call.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, my name is. I'm trying to reach. I am calling about a potential proceeds due beneficiaries claim from the Serrano Drive address in San Francisco, California. It has not been claimed yet. Again, my name is Kayla. I'm a registered investigator with the state of California. If you could call me back, that would be great, and I can always give you further details if you'd like. My number is... Thank you so much.
All right. I got a lot to break down from one voicemail. This is good.
Yeah, I was really nervous calling, so...
No, I know. Okay, so first thing I wrote down is just have some confidence. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I know it's hard. It's like easier said than done, but one of the biggest things is like if you're listening to a voicemail and it's like, hi, my name is Spencer, and I think you're owed some money, and yeah, you're owed. You know, it's not a very convincing voicemail. Where it's like,
right.
Hey Kayla, this is Spencer. I've been trying to reach out to you, and you know, it looks like here you're actually owed, I don't know, 15 grand from so and so property. I mean, does that ring a bell to you? I don't know. You know, give me a call back. I've been trying to reach out to you. My number is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can use, you don't have to remove the completely, but it should be used strategically instead of just like a filler word. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You gave up way too much info. And you're trying, here's the other thing. Oh, this is a good one. So I learned, when I was 18, I got my real estate license. And the first thing that my like mentor, quote unquote, told me, she was like, yeah, Spencer, never use any big words ever. Okay? Use really, really dumbed down words. And I was like, why? And she's like, because the only people that know what they mean are me and you, and we're not talking to me and you, we're talking to customers, and they don't know.
Right.
So instead of saying like proceeds due to beneficiary, just be like, hey man, you're owed some money. I work for, I'm a representative of the state. Just want to reach out, see if everything was okay, and see if you knew about this. So give me a call back when you can. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And the biggest thing I think with all of that is just come from the familiar. Like, say the voicemail in a way as if you were calling a friend.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of it's like, oh, this is a business call. Ooh,
okay.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
But I think you did a really good job, and I actually wrote this down, saying your number twice. A lot of people, they like speed through their number in like half a second, and then, then they never get a call back or whatever. So make sure you did a good job with that. And I think as the voicemail went on, you did better. I think the initial 10 seconds needs some work, but the rest seemed to get better.
Okay. I did try to, because I've gone back in the recorded like cold calling sessions with David on Monday. And I tried to like model his like voicemail. So that's like where I got all of that from.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, me and David are wildly different people when it comes to sales and marketing.
Okay.
What I would recommend, and this is, people said this before, it's like, which one do you take? Do you take my stuff or do you take David's stuff?
Right.
That's a good question. I think the question is kind of both, because there's kind of benefits from doing it either way. But at the end of the day, like we've just been talking about like 10 minutes, but everyone's got their own personality and their own way of speaking and all of this. So I would recommend just speaking from a place that seems more natural to you, and then trying to tie in elements from myself and from David.
Okay.
And if you feel like proceeds due a beneficiary is an important thing to put in there, then you could do that. But based on the way that you presented it, I would say don't put it in there.
Okay. So I just couldn't put like what kind of.
I would literally just be like, hey, you owed some money.
Okay.
From, I mean, you could put from like, oh, from, it looks like a, you know, progressive insurance claim or something. I don't know if you know about this,
Okay.
you know, but I wouldn't give too much more information than that. This is good so far.
Yeah.
Breaking a lot down on one voicemail. I'm excited about this. This is good. No pressure. We're just looking to get better. Just practice.
Yes,
That's
of
all.
course. Thank you.
I say this as the camera guy's behind me. All right.
Leave your name, phone number, and a message. Thank you.
Hi, my name is. I'm actually trying to reach Mr. It looks like you are actually owed some money from the state of California. I'm a registered investigator with the state. I have been trying to reach you. I just want to speak with you about this claim that you have here. So if you could give me a call back, that would be awesome. My name is. My phone number is. Again, thank you so much.
All right, that was
That
like
sounded better to
that
me.
was that was much better. Like I was even telling them when I was like, yo, that was a lot. I mean, he was like, yeah, that was a lot better. Okay, two things though that I will say don't do, please. Okay, number one is, okay, imagine if like you jumped on this call with me and you're like, oh, hey, Mr. Van, how are you, Mr. Spencer J. Van? Like that would be a little bit weird. Okay, so it's just, hey Spencer, what's up, man? How are you doing? Oh, I'm good. Okay, cool, right? So drop the Mr. and Mrs. I know you're from Ohio, so I know the culture over there. Maybe it's like Mr. Mrs. You know, and all. I don't know. Is this an Ohio thing? I don't know. I've never been to Ohio.
I feel like it comes from. So I used to work at a really nice restaurant serving people. I feel like that's kind of where it comes from because we had to like be that way with people. So that might just be a me thing.
No, I get it. Okay, and so that's something I want you to think on and work on. Really, is you're not a server right now, right? You're serving someone, but not you're not. It's not like they're above and you're serving. No. You're here to help them. It's like it's the other way. You're the expert, right? Like imagine if you went into the doctor's office and the doctor was like he kind of knew what he was saying, but he was just like really like waiting for your approval and like he really wanted you to be like it's like no, it's like the doctor's gonna tell you what you need to do and then you're gonna do it. Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
So be respectful, but instead of hey Mr. Van, how are you? It's so good to meet you, Spencer Van. Like it's like hey Spencer, how you doing? Great to see you again. Let me help you out, right? So it's just it's a different mindset. But other than that, it was a lot better. Like your confidence is starting to come in, even on a second voicemail. This is a good sign. So I'm gonna shut up now on the voicemails, but I think because we've got unless there's something really big I need to point out, but you're doing a lot better already on the second one.
So I kind of caught myself too. I like started with like, oh, you're owed money. I feel like I shouldn't do that, or should I?
Okay, Can you read like your script? Let's do like a little role play. What does your script say for the voicemail?
So the very first one that I did was my script.
Okay.
And so it's a lot and I guess kind of formal. You said not to do that. So I just like completely came up with that second one.
Gotcha. And it sounded
I don't have it written down.
Okay, so what I would recommend then is first of all, voicemails, you don't want it to be too long, right? Okay. Because, it's just you said you found me on TikTok, you found Circle's Funds on TikTok, right? So it's like, TikTok videos, they all may go 60 seconds, and even that is like, it's kind of pushing it, okay?
Right.
So I would say it's the same rule with voicemails, like 30 seconds. Nobody wants to look at a 5-minute long, voicemail. It's like, I don't have time for that, okay? 30 seconds, and the main goal of the voicemail is to build curiosity. That's it, okay? So if you can get someone to be like, oh, what is she talking about? Like, I need to call her back, right? Because that's, I mean, really, you can't move forward until they call you back. Reveal as little information as possible so that they understand, relatively speaking, why you're calling, and it builds enough curiosity. So if I was like, hey, Kayla, you're owed money from the California State Unclaimed Property Division. You're owed $112.37 from a progressive insurance claim, and if you want to claim it, all you do is you go to the California State website, click a button, and then you claim it. Call me back, my number's not, like, it's like, what, right? But I'm like, hey, Kayla, actually, I'm a representative of the state of California, and, I came up on my database here that you're owed $110. And if you could give me a call back, we could sort this out. We could get that to you as quickly as possible, right?
Okay.
That's obviously a lot better. So Key thing though is curiosity. I think the second one was better because it seems shorter. Just a little bit less formality, more coming from like you're the expert and you're being respectful, but you want to help them.
Okay.
Does this help at all? I feel like I'm just ranting at this point.
No, yes, it does.
Okay.
So if I do like say a name in the voicemail, I should just use their first name, like if I do, for whatever reason. Okay.
Hello. Thank you for calling the law office of Jennifer Colsters. I'm either in court or on the other line. Please leave a message. I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, Jennifer. I am actually calling in regards to, I am a registered investigator with the state of California. It looks like he is owed some money, and I am trying to get in touch with him. If you could give me a call back, that would be awesome. My number is, again, my name's my phone number is 937. Thank you.
All right. So that was actually Jennifer. You
Yes.
just tried to call. Okay, so that's interesting. So what happens sometimes is a lot of phone numbers will get associated with one person, one of the family members, and it'll end up. And I think even though you were not prepared for that, I actually think you did an okay job saying his full name, which I normally would not do, because that'd be the equivalent. Like I don't know if you have any siblings, but it'd be the equivalent if I called you. I'm like, hey, I'm looking to get in touch with, and I said their first name, their middle name, and then their last name. You're like, that's my sister or my brother, and I was like. But I actually think it's okay in this one instance because she's a lawyer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
kind of, I don't think you did it on purpose because she was a lawyer. I don't think, maybe you
All
did.
right.
Maybe you did.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, I don't think that you said his full name on purpose because she was a lawyer. Maybe you did.
Oh, no, yeah, I did not.
Okay. I was going to say, maybe you did because in that instance, it's like, lawyers, they speak a certain way, they talk a certain way, and a lot of times it would make sense like, hey, I'm looking for Ronald A. Coulters. Are you familiar with him? I know it's your brother, but I want to be professional, right?
Right. Okay.
So I think in this instance that we're good. Although most of the time I would just say, hey, I'm looking for Ronald. You guys have his info.
Okay.
So, but good job. This is getting better. Every voicemail is getting better.
Thank you. I'm surprised too, because I'm usually like such a script person. Like I have to have like just in case I like don't know what to say or I choke up. Like I like to have something where I'm like, okay, I can recover.
Yeah,
and
I get it.
I don't know.
It's just tough because like you don't live your life reading a script, right?
Right.
And so like assuming you're not like an actor or not an actor, an actress, right? And you've done all these movies or something, then like people don't really know like how to read a script and make it sound like they're not reading a script.
Right.
That's the problem. And then the other thing is like, okay, cool. So like you're reading, and like everyone remembers this like in school, right? I don't know if you guys do this over there in Ohio, okay? But here in California, you get called on when you're in middle school, like read a page of a book, right?
Yeah.
And then some kids they weren't very good at reading, so they'd be reading, and then they would skip a line like, oh crap, and then they get all lost and confused, right? And not that you're not good at reading, but when you're on the phone and you're nervous and you're trying to talk to people, you're gonna lose where you're at, and then it's like, oh crap, no, I'm saying the wrong thing, and it's just. So I just think have a couple bullet points that you want to hit, and then just speak naturally because you seem to have a natural confidence, but it goes away when you start reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Very true.
the cool thing is too, the more you do it, it'll just become second nature, right? And then that once you know what you're gonna say, that's when you can start playing with the tonalities.
Okay.
I wonder if it's another. You want to see a trick?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the ultimate trick. I'm about to drop the sauce on you guys. Okay, here we go. So if there's ever a name that you don't know, okay, how to pronounce, or like you're not sure, like it could go one way or another. What you do is you go into Google and you type how to pronounce name, and you click on what is this name or how to pronounce. And you can actually play a sound. You can listen to it. So is it Breja or
Oh. Cool.
Breja? Let's see. Right here. Hold on.
Breja.
It's Breja. See,
Breja. Oh my goodness.
We were gonna say Breja. It's Breja.
Breja.
Okay. See. So this is a little hack that you can do.
Okay.
Because sometimes you'll get some names you're like, I have no idea how to say that.
Right. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do that.
There you go. See. Tips and tricks with Spencer Bennett.
Yes. Hi, I'm trying to reach Brasia. I am calling in regards to some money that is owed to. I have you down as a potential family member here, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. I am a registered investigator with the state of California, and I'd love to get this money back to him. If you could give me a call back, that'd be awesome. My name's my phone number is again, my number is. Thank you very much.
That was like literally probably 20 times better than the first one. Like it was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Good,
really
yay. I'm improving.
Yeah, I mean, even the tonality, I was like, damn, like she's starting to pull out some tonality out of nowhere. You know, I would say the only two things, and now we're getting like really into like the grain of things here, but
yeah.
The only two things I would say is when you say that, hey, you know, I'm a registered private investigator, that can sound a little bit intimidating. Okay, which is a good thing because they're going to want to call you back because it seems serious, but also you don't want to make them, you know, feel like they're in trouble or something. So what I would say, you still say that you're a registered private investigator, but I would follow it up with like, hey, and guys, I know that sounds kind of scary, like make kind of a joke of it. I know it sounds kind of scary. Trust me, I'm calling you for a good reason. As I just said, you're owed money. So please give me a call back. You know what I mean? Just kind of reemphasize that it's not a bad thing, okay?
Right.
And then the other thing is, and you know, this is again, I've only talked to you for like 30 minutes, so I don't know your normal vocal range, but you can go too high pitched as well, right? So like when you're first jumping on, you're like, hi, this is Kayla. How are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you were quite there, but you don't want to go too far. You know what I mean?
Right.
So because that way, like if your neutral level is like a little bit above where you normally are, that's good. But if your neutral level, where like you're not trying to do tonality, is like 30x, then how do you even go higher pitched? And then you go lower pitched, and now you just sound like depressed. So it just doesn't make sense. So try to go a little bit above where you're normally at, and then stick there for most of the call. Then when you're doing the tonality, go up and down off that.
Okay.
But other than that, it was amazing. Like really, it got a lot better. I mean, what do you think, Cameron?
I've seen improvement. Yeah, sounds great.
Cameron has seen improvement. We got the seal of approval.
Heck yeah. Hi, I'm trying to reach Brasia. Brasia, I'm trying to get in touch with. It's about a potential claim that he has with the state of California. He is owed some money. I'm trying to get in touch with him.
Much better.
I am a registered investigator with the state of California. I know that sounds scary. I'm just trying to get money back to him. If you could give me a call back, that would be awesome. Again, my phone number is. Again, my name's my phone number is. Thank you very much.
It's getting better every time. It's getting better. Okay. The only thing I would say now with the scripting. With the voicemail, I like to assume that you're talking to the right person. So don't say, hey, I'm trying to get in touch with Brasia. Be like, hey, Brasia, this is Kayla, just reaching out. If you could send me over the contact info for Ronald, that'd be great. I'm actually a representative, private investigator of the state of California, unclaimed property. And he's actually owed some money there. And, you know, I'm actually calling him because he's on my database. I want to make sure he gets that. So just give me a call back at, you know, whatever, right?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, I'm trying to reach Brasia.
Who?
Brasia? Do you know anybody?
You got the wrong number.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Well.
Alright, so what you do in that situation is you did everything correctly, but when they say you have the wrong number, say, hey, no worries at all. Do you know and then say his last name.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And just to double check, because you know you never know. Sometimes you're like, oh, you have the wrong number, and it's like, well, no, you don't. But they're just saying.
Okay.
Right. But other than that, was a good job. Obviously, pretty short call. But
Well, at least someone finally picked up.
we have an answer. Right? Do you want a cheap enter whatever, right? Or do you want a good one? Right? It's like, well, of course I want a good one. And then a lot of people, if they really are like, they'll be like, oh, well, I want both. Like, well, listen.
Doesn't really work like that.
I want both too, but, you know, I wish heart surgeons only charge $20, but they don't, right? Yeah. And quite frankly, if I need heart surgery, I'll pay the guy whatever I gotta pay because I need heart surgery, right? Now, for you guys, listen, you guys are owed $24,000, and I gotta make a living too. You know, I do this as my own business, right? Yes, I represent the state of California. Yes, I'm a private investigator, but at the end of the day, I gotta pay the bills. And if I start charging people $50, $100, you know, it's tough. And the other way to pitch it too that's honestly even better than that is like, you know, here's a situation. There's a lot of things that like, you know, you just don't know if you don't know. And I could break through the entire business of how I operate and all the things I'm going to do on your behalf for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But let me tell you something, it's the cheapest 10% you'll ever spend in your entire life, right?
Right.
Yeah, but key thing with objections is always agree. Oh, there's a lot of fraud. Yeah, there absolutely is. Of course there is. Oh my God, I get all these scam calls all the time. It's ridiculous, okay?
Right.
And that's why I'm calling. Okay, so and then just immediately, once you agree, then immediately reframe, right? Reframe is like, and that's why we need to do this because
Right.
there is a lot of fraud, right?
Right.
So and then kind of ask for CTA basically at the end of it. So hopefully that makes sense though.
Yes, that does. I like that. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too, Kev. Take care.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, guys. What do you think? You think it went well? We didn't get anybody on the phone initially, but hopefully she'll send over some call recordings. But I think it went really well. I mean, she learned a lot. It seemed like she really implemented those voicemail strategies immediately. And one of the key things in any business when you're first starting out is to implement new things quickly, right? So don't be the guy that like you learn something and it takes you 3 weeks to actually start using it. Like just if someone that you know has been more successful than you tells you to do it, just do it. Just implement it. And try it for yourself. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least you know right away you don't have to wait another 3 weeks. Because I've made that mistake before and I know a ton of other people have as well. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below, and of course subscribe, hit the notification bell, because as you heard, we're going to be jumping on a live stream here in a couple minutes to give away some free mini courses, and on the next one I want you to be on there. But also, if you want to get your calls reviewed, comment down below, let me know, and maybe we'll start doing more of these. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next video.